So, GDevelop drops another update. Naturally, I instantly had to break up with my AI girlfriend for a couple of hours just to do what geeks do. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not a nerd. I self-identify as a stormtrooper. Distinct difference, one reads books, the other has terrible aim in Fortnite and wears cheap plastic armor. Anyway, I made the fatal mistake of mentioning Star Wars in my last video. Big mistake, huge. Immediately, my inbox explodes with unwashed, terminally online rage from guys with handles like Master Chewbacca 87, Emperor Palpatine, Jedi Joseph, and Obi-Wan can own you. All of them crying, screaming, hitting me with 3-page essays about how my 3D ship isn't realistic because it has no thrusters, and a fictional space engine. Okay, calm down, Porkins, I got you covered. Before we start, help me move out of my mom's basement and hit that like button. Let's aim for 20 likes. We can do it, guys. After that, I swear I'll go outside and attempt to speak to a real-life female. So first, we need a geekier ship. The X-Wing from the last video? Not nerdy enough. That was fine for your father, but you're a special brand of modern internet nerd. You need your own customized rig. Upload a picture of your dream ship into SAM 3D, which is free. Generate it in 3D. Sure, these models look like they were rendered on a toaster with low polygons, but you can clean them up in Blender. At least Blender isn't obsolete yet. We still need it to lower the poly count so your crusty budget GPU doesn't explode. After that, swap out the old ship. If you don't have that file, go watch my other video, GDevelop Insane Update, and grab the X-Wing asset. Did I mention this is ridiculously easy? It actually makes me mad seeing other GeekTubers drag out a 2-minute fix into a 30-minute video just to farm watch time from your short attention spans. Me, I don't care about watch time. My mom's basement is surprisingly comfortable. Here's the actual trick. Create a 3D emitter, drop it into your scene, and then to the event editor go we must. All you do is set the X position of the emitter equal to the X position of the Anakin ship, then set the Z elevation equal to the Z elevation of the ship. That's it. That's the entire grand secret. No need to sit through some 6-hour Dark Forces tutorial made by a guy breathing heavily into a $15 mic just to add a glowy engine trail to your totally not copyright infringing spaceship. There you go. Use the Force, smash that like button, and remember, every time you subscribe, a Star Wars nerd somewhere gets the courage to talk to a real girl. That's it for today. I'll see you guys in the next episode, The Attack of the Cloned Objects.